what's interesting about the NGP, it actually has fewer buttons, fewer physical buttons than the DualShock controller, right? But what we do have is the touchscreen, both front and rear. So we're trying to incorporate that in a lot of unique ways, because there's a lot of ideas of how touch can be incorporated, or how 6-axis or tilt, And it's just, for us, it's a matter of getting that feature in there and just trying it, playing it over and over and saying, does this really work?
Because the triangle button, sort of an abstract way of saying, pick up this object or open this door or kick open this gate or whatever. And now being able to touch it, actually, run up to it, touch the thing you're going to interact with, and have there be gameplay built into that. That's what got the design team excited.
And similarly, I can actually take my finger here and just drag across the physical environment and have Drake follow.
Because I was involved in the very first meeting, where the heads of Sony got together and said, okay, we're thinking about doing a PSP sequel, what would it be? And it's like they asked people that were making the games to sort of, give their input on what this thing could be. And so we were excited about it from day one.
We brought in testers just recently, and they've been playing Uncharted on the PS3, come over and start playing this. And you can see them start moving over to the touch and start using that more.
So the ability to integrate 2-stick motion with touch, with 6-axis, and having it just feel, as long as it feels natural, as long as it's fun, frankly, I think players are going to like it. And just keep in mind that what you're seeing right now is our first generation NGP engine. What we can do in the future, I think, is only going to be limited by our imaginations and what we can come up with. And I think that's probably the most important thing about NGP, is that it really does enable game developers to, create whatever it is. I mean, you've seen the huge variety that were at the show today. It's like anything you can imagine you can do. You can do fun little short games. You can do big, console action games equally well. And I think that's what has us excited.